attention. I tell them keep on talking cause I love the attention. And if they wanna see me, I tell them they can go high, high in the sky, cause it's chicks so fly. That's a wrap.
Greetings, EclecticNistas. Greetings. Alright, I'm just jumping right into this because as y'all can see, y'all notice my look has changed. Yes, I wish I was born a redhead. I wish I was. Because if I could choose the color of hair that grew out of my head, it would be red, okay? Anywho, I'm not going to do a whole lot of jibber jabbing, not right now, because I do that enough throughout this vlog. So to get started, we are gonna backtrack with Friday. Friday, y'all, I got up, you know, I was philandering around the house trying to get ready for work, and you know, y'all just gonna get ready with me this Friday morning to get ready to go to the roost. Okay, so as y'all will see, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all see, because I did have some apologies, and you know, just for anybody that may take Stephanie the wrong way, I ain't apologizing for you taking me the wrong way. I'm apologizing if you just took it the wrong way, because let's face it, there are a lot of things in this world that people would like to say yet have fear and don't say it. Watch this. I'm making love, I'm making love, yes. Sex for me is amazing, I bet and I feel so right. No. Alright, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning! I'm sorry, I yelled. I'm sorry. I'm just loud by nature. That's the honest to God truth right there. Y'all, it's Friday morning, September 23rd, and for anybody that is out there celebrating birthdays in the month of September, much love and happy birthday to my Virgo sisters and brothers. Okay, so y'all, by now y'all have seen my two-part vlog talking about what you want to say, and basically y'all, right now I don't even remember the title of the second one. I just know it's part 2. Oh, I think it's something like, you know, work shenanigans or something like that. But y'all, let me just say this, I am not rude by nature. I am not. If y'all knew my sisters, even my husband, okay? Sometimes, especially growing into the woman I am today, Stephanie just happens to, I don't know, like I said, I say what I mean and I mean what I say, okay? However, I am someone that thinks about what I say before I say it, because I'm a firm believer in what you say, you cannot take back, especially in the heat of an argument. You just can't. And, you know, some people, mainly my sister, one of my sisters mainly, because she is a tell it like a TIS type of chick, and that would be Demetrius. Y'all know the one, the songbird, the one that loves to sing, because she's my favorite singer too. She's like Steph, like no tack, none. Now, she told me that probably about 15 years ago. She's 30 plus, and I ain't gonna tell her age out there because she might not want y'all to know how old she is. But she told me that, and y'all, I literally had to learn how to like scale back, because everybody doesn't receive me the same way. Okay, and the perfect example for this on this journey to work this morning would be that when I worked at I ain't gonna say where I worked, I'm just gonna say past employment, I had a district manager that when doing my annual review, she had only worked with me probably like maybe I want to say maybe six to 9 months prior to her doing this review. And when she went to look at my past performance reviews, she was just like, you know, they're all raving reviews, but like, what are you learning from these reviews, you know, to apply to just make you that much better of a manager? And I really didn't understand what she said, y'all. Like, the words came out her mouth, yet your girl was like, I know. So this is what she told me, so I'm gonna share this with y'all. She told me that she felt like one of my biggest strengths, one of them, just one, she said, it's my biggest strength. My biggest strength can be my biggest weakness. And I was like, you lost me. And she broke it down for me. And y'all, she broke it down for me in a way that even to this day, it's stuck with me. So this is when you can take constructive criticism from even your place of work and you can apply it to your daily life. She told me that it was my communication style. She said it's a strength, definitely. She said, however, it can also be my weakness. And what she meant by that is, she was like, I'm bold, I'm confident, I'm not afraid to speak up, I'm not afraid to approach confrontation if need be. I'm honest, and you know, I try to keep my opinions out of it, especially when addressing, you know, my employees, you know, because clearly my opinion is really like, you know, you don't have to like somebody in order to work with them. However, you do have a perception of the person, and to me, if I have a perception of you, it's your business to change that perception. Okay, that's the only way your evaluation or your review is going to change. And when I tell y'all, like, I kind of took it to heart when she said this, because how you have a strength that could become a weakness? Okay, so this is what she told me. She told me that I needed to learn how to deal with people on a different level. And what she meant by that is, everybody is not gonna take me the same way as if she would take me. She appreciates my bluntness, my ability to speak my truth and how I see it. Yet she said that everybody, especially different nationalities, different ethnicities, don't handle constructive criticism or honesty or bluntness, as you would put it. She gave me this book, and I believe the name of the book is Words I Am. And in this book, y'all, I got a gift with my evaluation. Ain't that some shit? Okay, a gift of a book that I will never ever forget. I apply this to whomever I'm talking to, even my husband, my children, my mother. It's something that forever stayed with me. So she definitely imprinted this on my life, and this is one of those moments of growth. And it teaches you about different personality traits, and different by the meaning, like, you know, if you are a fox, if you're a dolphin, if you are a lion, if you are an otter. The reason why is these different personality traits, and they're based off of animals. You have to think about the characteristics of the animal. In my family, I can tell y'all, I identify with all of these personality traits. James and I have been to marriage retreats and, you know, marriage enrichment programs and stuff like that, and they've always like either did this type of personality trait, or they've done the love languages you know, personality, like basically how you want to be loved. And y'all, when I tell you, it is eye-opening, because it literally does change the way you approach people. And myself and my husband are one and the same, with underlying second characteristics, okay? And we're both lions. When you think of a lion, what do you think of? Think of natural born leader, aggressive. You think of, you know, protective. You think, you know, they can lead the pack, you know, the women. And we both have that trait. Yet James is a fox, which makes him very organized, very to the point, tedious, whatever you want to call it. Me, I have the underlining of an otter, who is just spontaneous, who is free-spirited, who just does what the hell they want to do, right? When you have these personality traits, it just makes you just a little cautious about how you approach people, because the same way that I may come and talk to my husband is not the same way I'm going to reach Jasmine, okay, or Jada. So it's like you have to, like, you know, just slightly alter the way you're gonna handle things. That's why I will always say I am somebody who say what I mean and I mean what I say, because I try to adjust whatever it is I'm gonna say. It's gonna be my truth, but I try to address it to where my audience or whomever I am speaking to understand where I'm coming from. You feel me? So, like I said, I'm not just out here being rude for no damn reason. No. I'm just a chick that, I don't know, sometimes I think it's healthy to say what other people, you know, won't say, because in their mind or in their head, it's not politically correct. Being politically correct don't always get you what you want, and I've learned that the hard way. Now, when I say I got this review, y'all ain't gonna lie, I did literally like shed a tear, and generally that is not when I'm like with a superior, or, you know, a boss, somebody that has a higher authority than me, that is something that I don't show. I don't show weakness. And for her to have seen me like shed a tear that day, it touched me. But it touched me in a way that it helped me grow as a woman. So, you know what, Robin, for this, for that, you are the MVP. Okay, so I apologized, I got through it, I got over it, yada yada yada. Okay, clearly I had plans Friday night that yes, I had to complete a good deed, y'all, before I went ahead with my plans, because a coworker of mine, she is trying to come into her womanhood. And when I say come into it, she's never done things such as, you know, getting her brows done, like getting a nice trendy haircut. She got a banging body, and yet, you know, she's just trying to come into herself. And, you know, I wouldn't be EclecticNista, y'all, if I don't help. You feel me? So before I went and did what y'all are about to see, I had to go complete a good deed. And my good deed for the day, y'all, was this. She just asked me, would I be so kindly to go with her, because she was afraid of getting this done alone, because she don't know what to ask for. And y'all who are first time people getting your eyebrows waxed, threaded, plucked, whatever, shaped for the first time, y'all know that if you don't go in there and be specific and be detailed about what you want, you'll walk out of there jacked up. Okay, I showed up, I explained to the technician what we were looking to achieve with her brows, and voila, we got it. So, as y'all will see, your girl is young at heart, and you know, I always think it's creative when your man can come up with some out of the box dates, meaning not your typical movie and dinner. Even though I love movie and dinner, especially when it's a new place that we ain't never ever been, but I like movie and a dinner. But I like what y'all about to see next, so here we go. All right, tonight's date night. We are skating without our children.
She's just using the credit card machine right now, so it might be a little, like, few seconds I'm about to do it. So if you guys want to fill out your waivers while you're waiting.
Where's the waivers? Here?
Yeah, right there.
Child, we gotta fill out a waiver skate. Really great. Really. Come on.
I'm about to get my skate on.
Mister took me out skating tonight. Having fun too. Y'all, I just asked that man to play 10 Beyonce songs, and then when he got to number 3, he was on the road. So I ain't talking about Steph, he gotta split it up. Really? Nobody was requesting music. I was the first one to put music on the list.
Maybe you don't know the request.
Chaba, I guess they know not to hit all of Beyonce, right? Oh my God. Long. Look at Mr. Long. Getting my skate on tonight, whole nother look of fitness, okay? Because that's how I'm looking at it, because I go to the gym this morning, okay? Y'all, I enjoyed myself at the skating rink, but this DJ is just killing my vibe, like, for real. Listen to this shit. Can you jam to this? Whack DJ. Whack. Oh, now he finna play my jam after I took my damn skates back. What? Time to go. Let's go, baby. So, as y'all can see, your girl had a great time. The only thing I can honestly say that I complained about was the whack DJ, okay? He was whack. So I guess it's safe to say your girl ain't got a problem with partying or having a good time with the white folks. Cause y'all, this was no black folks skating rink, okay? It was not. Cause y'all know if it was, I still would have been up at the doggone DJ asking for some music that I know, because it would have been all this underground rap music that I ain't never heard of. So you win, you lose. Pick and choose. So you create a playlist, you give it to the DJ, and you vibe on, and you skate on, and you keep moving on. Do you feel me? Here we go. Fast forward to Saturday. I'm gonna just let Saturday speak for itself, because my Saturday was pretty basic. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna just let y'all see. How about that? A 10, a 10, a 10, a 10. Shawty, you a 10. You should tip her. You should tip her. You should tip her. You should tip her. You should definitely tip her, okay? For real. Anywho, y'all, good morning. It's Saturday morning. I would be a damn lie if I said I did not want to stay in the bed this morning, because Lord knows I did, okay? Whew. Y'all, been clean eating like all week, and it's funny how when sometimes you go out at night and you end up in places that just have a bunch of fast food restaurants, you get jacked. Yeah. So last night definitely was like a cheat. Well, you might as well just say the whole day was a cheat day, because once you jack up, you mess up, okay? So last night, Mr. Long and I, as y'all could see, we went skating. We had a great time, and that was a like impromptu date, okay? He just called me yesterday at work, and he just told me that when I got off work, he wanted to go somewhere tonight. I was like, okay, well, you want to catch a movie and dinner? He was like, no, I do not. Okay, brother. Y'all had such a good time. Now, generally speaking, you go to a skating rink, you know, I'm sorry, but the livest skating rink I done ever been to is in Atlanta, College Park, or Camp Creek area, which is Cascades. Y'all know the skating rink from the ATL, that movie? Yes. Live, okay? Like, you can easily think you went to the club because of the music that they play. And y'all, that was the whack part. I could care less about it being packed because I'm a little rusty, and yeah, I still got up there and skated. So I'm headed to work right now. Great time last night. I wish I could have stayed in and slept in this morning with Mr. Long. And yes, I wish I could have been able to get up and cook him breakfast too, because I would have been a 10 plus some this morning. Do you feel me? Because the brother wants some grits and fish and grits. That's what he wants. So yesterday, y'all, on my ride home, I got unexpected text messages, unexpected messages all over the board, okay? From one of my really, really, really close friends. And she texted me, and she called me, and we are gonna hook up sometime next month. She's gonna be in New York, and we're gonna hook up and hang out. And we're gonna have a New York City girls night out, grown woman edition, okay. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm like, yeah, I'm excited. I am. So that's something I'm looking forward to next month. And y'all, my calendar is like getting full, like fast, okay? She had texted me, and she was like, Steph, what you doing on such and such day? And I was like, nothing as for the moment. And I just was like talking to James out loud about just next month, and I was like, dang, okay. I was like, tomorrow we are going to a book or author book signing, but also like a seminar, and it's called No Boyfriends. Y'all, I'm going with Jasmine because clearly I ain't on boyfriend status. However, you never know what you can learn, you know? Even though you're married, you never know what you can learn to pass on to other women. So y'all know who them other women is. I'm gonna pass on to y'all, okay? So I will definitely be taking notes tomorrow. So tomorrow it's just me and Jazz going into the city, and we're going to that. And then I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday we're going back to the city for Wendy Williams' show, and we probably will hang out in the city that evening, like go to the show, because by the time the show is over, the city of New York traffic be off the damn chain during that time, and there ain't no way in hell, I'm sorry, a 1 hour bus drive I'm gonna turn into no 2-3 hour bus drive. You feel me? So more than likely we will have dinner in the city and probably scope out another part. I really would like to go eat in Harlem. That's where I really want to go eat. So I think this place called Red Rooster. So we may check that out on Thursday, and then come back to Jersey Thursday. Friday I gotta work, and then Saturday we will be at BeautyCon. So any of you guys that are gonna be at BeautyCon this upcoming Saturday in New York City, be sure to look out for EclecticNista and EclecticNista Jr., because we will be on site. Now that's just this upcoming week. Then the following weekend, y'all know I got the whole Beyonce weekend experience, and Mr. Long and I will be attending the show, and then we will be staying in the city that weekend. Cause y'all know the brother. He went in the doghouse like I already told y'all, but you know, he still want to make it up to me, and he want to give me the full-blown experience. And the full-blown experience will be going out, dancing, you know, doing a different adventure in the city. So yeah, I think we're gonna try to hit up a food festival that they have in the city, and I think it's the one that's in Harlem. And then the weekend after that, I'll be meeting up with my homegirl. So yeah, my weekends and my weeks just like are getting like jam cram packed. Okay, so it's like my time management skills have to be on point. So when I get to work this morning, of course y'all know I gotta put in another request, but it's not for the whole weekend. I'm just requesting to open on a certain day and be off the very next day, because I'm gonna stay the night in the city with her and then come home. So let me get my life, y'all, and let me pay attention, because it is a bit gloomy this Saturday morning, and let's see what the rest of the day holds for me. Okay.
Nobody fit me like wedding plans, yeah. Wanna took home the morning, he stole my heart, Now I never had a man that was full like you. Baby, what I do to deserve you, I may never know. Good man, my money, he stole my heart, oh yeah. Set it all it takes is one phone call. If you're gonna get it all, set it up. What she did, I do better. What she did to me,
Alright, y'all, I have to do a beauty supply store run right quick, because a shorty is tired of wearing hats and turbans until it's time to get this haircut. Okay. Yes, let me show you. I ain't sure. Y'all, this how you get in the mood to be with your man. Listen to the pop music.
Furs or the jewelry, because material things that don't mean much to me. And ever since you've been gone, should've known better than to think I would leave. You should've known better than to doubt me. It don't matter if you're me, your girl, your life, your world. My family and friends, they just don't understand. They say I should. You should've known better than to doubt me. Don't you doubt me? Matter if you're up, matter if you're down. Cause we was making love. Word. Did you meet his mom? Have you met his kid? No. Did you know my bills? No. Cause I know what his balance is.
Word.
Have you been to his church? Do we ask you to pray? No. You know the sign. Try is mine. Second place, don't get a prize. Don't win no prize. Benefit, credit card, house key. Then you a sideline hoe. Do you get billed? Sideline hoe.
And just a disclaimer, Stephanie ain't calling nobody no sideline hoe, but a hoe is a hoe, and you shouldn't be messing with married men, period. Rocky is right here, along with her, because of this.
Who ain't got them?
So what? Okay, so as y'all can see, I had a basic Saturday, just like I said. And Sunday, y'all, I would be so wrong if I was to sit here and lie to y'all and say that I got up Sunday morning with the intent to proceed with plans that Jazz and I had made. I didn't. I'm not gonna even front. Y'all, I was tired, and just thinking about this upcoming week was making me even more tired, because along with yesterday going into the city, and we went to a speaking seminar yesterday, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. However, I had that on Sunday, and then I have to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going back to the city because I'm going to the 1 o'clock taping of the Wendy Williams show, which will be aired on Friday the 30th. And then on Saturday, back up, Friday I gotta work too, bright and early in the morning. And then on Saturday we're going to BeautyCon. So when I say Sunday can't get her fast enough, Sunday, October 2nd, can't get her fast enough. It can't. Okay. Yesterday, got up, and y'all, I was able to entice Miss Jazz to go get a little physical training in with mom, because she is really taking it serious about taking better care of herself as a young lady. And I promise y'all, the earlier you start, the better off you will be. By the time you get my age, it won't be nothing if you can maintain it throughout. Because y'all, I got an auntie, she's 68, and when I say she is fine as wine, she got abs of steel, she got a pierced little belly button, she got a taut little booty, firm little thighs, biceps and triceps, and lean, just a lean, mean body machine, okay? And that shout out is to you, Aunt Dot, because Aunt Dot is fine, okay? And y'all, when I get 68, I really want to be fine. I just don't, I tell you, I just don't want a belly. That's all. I just don't want that. And I have a 50-50 chance that I won't have that, because on the DNA side, sorry y'all, but everybody on that side is fat, okay? Everybody's fat, big boned, whatever you want to call it. It's the truth. But when you look on this side, which is my mother, all the women on my mom's side seem to age gracefully, and their weight actually is distributed gracefully, and it's balanced. You know, they not Aunt Dot, but they look great to be their age. Okay, great. Not saying the ladies in my family on this side don't look great. They're beautiful, gorgeous women, green-eyed creatures, okay? However, they're all just big, and I don't want that. I don't want diabetes and high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I don't want any of them issues. So I'm grasping mines now, and this time I'm holding on, and I think I've been doing so good so far this year. I'll commend and pat my damn self on the back. Yes, so I got Jazz to go with me, y'all, and I don't even have an introduction to how this went, but all I'm gonna say is, you tell me who doing it right and who doing it wrong. I'm gonna let y'all see. Watch this. Good morning. Look who I got at the gym with me first thing this morning. Working on her body. I'm so surprised I got her ass on this treadmill. Whatever. I look what? Sloppy. I don't care. I think every second, like, yes, gotta do it. I know y'all know. And I know y'all see. So, be sure to leave down in the comments below who did it right. And let's just say who got some opportunity. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to leave the rest up to y'all. I'm going to let y'all be the judge of it, okay?
I said y'all don't got nowhere to be. We're trying to make this 2 o'clock bus kitchen.
Alright, y'all. I had to pull Nina out. Yeah. Because I was informed earlier by Jasmine Long I had a hickey on my neck. And, yeah. Mr. Long was like, oh, and I just said bye to your daddy. He was like, you pretty. He was like, that red hair. I was like, I know, right? So, Jazz is over there with a bun. How you got a fade and you rocking a bun? Get it, girl, get it. It's the illusion, right? The illusion. So, we are headed to the city to go to, what's the author's name?
Mike the poet.
Mike what?
The poet.
Mike the poet. And we are going to his, go ahead, what is it?
I don't know what you call it. He's gonna be talking to us though, like
A chick seminar.
it's for the book No More Boyfriends.
Did you bring your book?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh, damn, you could have got your book autographed and
Oh
everything.
well, we ain't got. Oh well. I'll make sure I try to get a picture or something.
So, that's who we going to. And I'm going for moral support because y'all know, well,
But he talks about marriage too.
yeah.
He talks about every kind of girl.
Now, y'all
He
already
talks
know.
about daddy issues, like not having a father, how that could affect
Oh,
you.
that might affect me, but I think it didn't.
You never know. He may say something that you'd be like, well, I didn't realize that affected me and, you know, make me love my husband the way I do. Like, you don't know.
I mean, I
And
know.
it's 3 different speakers. It's not just him. I don't know what the other
I know
speakers
I love
concentrate on.
your daddy because he is like the first man who has loved me the way he loves me. And I love the way he loves me. Like something simple as, you know, me just going to kiss him goodbye and see you later rather. He was just like, you look pretty. Okay, thank you. When Jazz had me second guessing my hair, but y'all see I kept the hair
How did that make
on.
you second guess your hair?
Cause she don't like me when I put a wig on right about now, okay? Cause she just says she not used to it. But that's one thing when you get a husband, you need to be able to switch it up on him. Like he should never know who he coming home to. Never.
I wonder if Mike gonna say that.
I don't give a damn about what Mike said. Cause Mike might not have no wife, okay?
He's single.
Okay, so Mike's still single, so he don't know if he like that nada yet. Cause remember, he ain't nobody boyfriend. Did he flip the script on himself? I don't think he
He
did.
doesn't want a girlfriend.
Cause he said that the word boyfriend and girlfriend is not in the Bible, which is true. It talks about husband and wife in unity. It doesn't talk about woman and man separate. So, yeah, he might learn something from me. He better ask me something, okay? Get up there in school, Mike, my damn self, okay?
I might have people in the audience come speak.
Well, if he speak on something that I want to hear or speak on, I'm gonna speak, cause that's what Stephanie do. She speaks. So y'all, let me not pay attention to Jazz while she drive, and I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Okay. It was nothing but the Lord. The Lord. So y'all, while my Metro card didn't work and I just walked right through the door. God coming through though, you coming through. Nice little area that's not touristy in New York. What you don't do when you going to an event, your toes looking busted, real busted. Kind of slick look busted today.
It's just Mike. I'm a poet. I'm from Philly. And this is my last show in New York. You won't forget me. Because I can be everything you ever thought you wanted, but first you gotta let me. And I will always forfeit before I force it. Because the world is too much of a mess.
Moving on. I still was trying to get out of going to this event with Jazz. However, I'm glad I went, y'all. And Jazz, what's the name of the dude who was the poet? Okay, so we went into New York City yesterday in Brooklyn at the St. Francis College down in Brooklyn, New York. Too few good men tour. Pretty much saying we have few of a good men left on this earth. However, it was hosted and the highlight of the show was Just Mike. And when I tell y'all he was spitting knowledge to these females, he really was. Now, this is the disclaimer. It was clear as day that it was some chicks that are trying to hook up with Mike, okay? You know, Mike said this was his last tour. He done lost 90 pounds over the past 4 years. And right now, he was like, he is looking for what he's always talking about. And he is looking for a woman. And y'all, their first poem, it was called Dear Woman. And basically, it was 3 men up there, and they was just telling it like it is, y'all, when it comes to what women should not accept and the things that you should demand in a relationship. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, hearing it come out of a man's mouth, it's refreshing to know that there are men out here still that look at us as being queens, look at treating us with dignity and respect, look at us as to honor, and is not afraid to make a commitment to a woman. Now, there was these 2 poems that he actually did, and the one that Just Mike did, I filmed it so that I could share this with y'all, because maybe it just might touch somebody that need to hear this. So watch this.
How do you know she's the one? How do you know it's time? Do not judge them. They know not what they miss. They have never experienced this. School them. Tell them they're too busy preying on women. They don't know the power of a woman praying for them. Tell them you know love, like you know her, like you know you were meant to be with her. Tell them faith. Tell them you know faith. Tell them faith is falling with no destination. Faith is flying with no navigation. Tell them you know flying. Tell them you know where you'll be in 10, 20, 50 years from now. Tell them somewhere in the world with her staring in her eyes, a collection of supernovas, her smiles, a cornucopia of sunrises, her laughs, a cacophony of disarming melodies. Tell them this was your custom job from God. Tell them how he painted her mural in your DNA pre-life, but you remember it like it was yesterday. Tell them this is providence. Tell them this is preordained. Tell them this is proof that God exists. Tell them she is the answer to questions you've never asked. Tell them you know the difference between faith, flying, and falling. And when you're in love, when she is the one, faith, flying, and falling are all the same thing, but you are not. You are not the same thing. You are better because of life, because of love, because of faith, but more than anything, because of her.
Word.
Dressed in all white, today is gonna be the best of your life. Somebody's getting married. Tell one, tell all, how you waited for this day, for someone to say, speak now or forever hold your peace. Sis, I waited my whole life for this. And sickness, till death do us part. I promise to love and to hold you.
At 6 a.m. you're my alarm clock. And And with a face like that, how could I not wake up and thank God for you? At 7:15, you're the reason I get dressed anywhere else in the house, because watching you get ready for work is gonna make you late and make us parents. At 8:15, we'll get dressed again. When men get married, it is the end of the road, but the beginning of life. It is the promotion. For all those years as girlfriend and her reward being wife, effective immediately. And your only obligation is to love her repeatedly, because it's not about who comes, it's about who never wants to leave. It's witnessing you getting down on one knee and watching your boyfriend turn into the man of her dreams. When men get married, it is the ball and chain that keeps them grounded. It's part knowing where to look and part knowing when you found it. It's the insurance. When you're all in and the dealer has an ace, it is the end of your training and the beginning of your race. It is looking the woman of your dreams in her face and saying, I don't want to wake up no more. Saying, I don't want to lie. I don't want to see you cry. I don't want to break up no more. Because only a fool would chase a dime when he's got $1 in his pocket. So when men get married, it's knowing what you got while you got it. And never wanting it to ever leave your side. It's probably one of the only times that it's cool to see a grown man cry. Why? Because she could have said no, but she didn't. She could have told you to go, but she didn't. When men get married, it is a promise to her, her father, and God. Thanking them all for their help, but taking over the job to love her. To put nothing above her except her daughter. And on the days her head ain't in the clouds, when her face ain't beat from nude lip to brow, may the confidence you give her as her man make her feel like she can walk on water. When men get married, it's to the woman they know would leave today. If she ever thought that you thought that boyfriend was enough to make her stay. So go get your dress. You're something old, something new. Something borrowed, something blue. Because in a few, you'll be my wife. Thank you.
You had to feel some kind of way after you just listened to how eloquent and how powerful and how endearing that message that he put out really was. And when I tell y'all, he touched me because he made me feel like I did it right. I refuse to give any man, yeah, that was including my husband, I refuse to give him husband privileges as long as I considered him a boyfriend. But what Mike spoke about, he was like, there is no such thing as a boyfriend in the Bible. You don't hear about a boyfriend nor a girlfriend. And he said, and if you look up the definition of boyfriend, there is nothing in reference to a boyfriend as far as a commitment. So when you refer to the Bible, you should always know that you're going to hear him talk, God speak of man and woman, and you're going to hear him speak of husband and wife. The fact that he said take boyfriend out of the element, because literally boyfriend stands for a fuck boy. I didn't say that. He did. And it's basically someone that you're choosing to have sex with. Now, he says that he would feel more comfortable if women just basically say they were dating versus saying I got a boyfriend. Because with that boyfriend title comes loyalty, comes respect, comes where men think that they are entitled for you to show them that you can cook, that you can clean, that you can take care of them. And I'm sorry, y'all, but if y'all been following me and y'all been with me since day one, you already done heard my story. Check out them previous story times if you're not sure on it. But Stephanie did no such thing. My husband didn't know I could cook until it came time for him to cook. And honey, that was after he put a ring on it, okay? I wouldn't get the brother a glass of water until I got married and said I do. And guess what? I ain't put it on him like a wife would. until I became Mrs. Long. So, you know, yesterday I walked out of there feeling like I truly value the man that I married because he chose me and he's a keeper. Not I am a keeper for him. He's a keeper for me. So when I say I will cut you about him, trust and believe I will, okay? And it's just that when you value something because that person values you and he shows that he loves you, he adores you, that you are his everything. And as you heard in Mike's poem, that when he gets up every morning to go to work, he gets up because of you. You are his driving force. You is what keeps him going. And a married man that has a chain and ball around him is to keep him grounded to the wife that he is with. Just because you married don't make you a prisoner. And that's on anybody. That can be the husband or the wife. But trust and believe, if I'm married, I committed to you. And I'm sorry, but there are just certain things that I just don't feel like everybody should share in their marriage, particularly on social media. Why? Because people will come for you. Whatever you put out, best believe that's what you're going to get back. And so if you put out negativity, you put out drama, you put out shystiness, guess what? When it comes back tenfold to you, guess what? You ain't got nothing to do but expect it, because that's what you put out. Sometimes in marriage, you have to be picky and you have to be skeptical about who you choose to talk and discuss your intimate details of your marriage with. Why? Because you never know who's going to come back and use it against you in the wrong way. You never know who's going to use it in a way to where, I'm just going to say it, you never know who plotting to come for yours. Because let's face it, y'all, everybody ain't for you. And everybody don't want to see you happy. And everybody don't like to hear that happily ever after-ish, okay? They just don't. So what this young lady said to me, it just made me realize, you know, I know God is using me as a vessel. And I speak, I talk, I say what's on my mind. And it comes from a good place. And sometimes I know people can't handle me all in one dose. But that's okay. Because I am who I am. And I'm not ashamed of being who I am. Me being who I am is the reason why, 1, my Father God loves me like he does. 2, I married the man. There is no other. I promised myself that if God was to call James to glory, you might as well say I'm going with him, because he is my other half. And I'm sorry, I don't accept anybody coming for my husband in no shape, form, or fashion. You come for him, you come for me. And you don't want none of this. Do you feel me? 3rd, my family loves me for who I am. And that I just can't change. And I can't change who I am. I don't do drama. I don't do mess. I don't do liars. I don't do those things. And so to me, if that is something that I pick up on about you, it's time to cut the ties, because that is an element I don't need in my life. And so I say all of this to say to y'all, ladies, stop messing with boys, okay? Did you hear what I said? Stop messing with boys. I ain't trying to get censored on YouTube, so if y'all see my language changing, it's just due to I gotta clean it up sometime. Clean it up. And so that's what I'm doing. And you're worth more. You're worth more. And stop giving these boyfriends titles. And stop treating them like they the husband that you gonna one day have. Sometimes you gotta save the best for last. And I pray that my daughters both get to experience what I have experienced with their father. And it warms my heart to know that I got one man, one baby daddy, and 2 children. And my whole household is complete, and we all go by the last name Long, Long. You hear me? That note, y'all, I'm about to go. because I'm a little funky. I ain't gonna even lie. I just came from the gym. I just got my workout in, and my sister tired, y'all. I'm tired, and I gotta get up and do all this all over again tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this time with Steph and just me popping off at the mouth. I hope you enjoy it, and as always, I hope you always take something away from each video that you watch. And if you do, please be sure to comment below what you took from this one. Alright, and on that note, I'm about to be peace out.